What's up everybody, Gundam Flexing here, and in this video we're going to be checking out the completed high-grade RX-178 Gundam Mk-II. This is the Titans version that was featured in Mobile Suit Gundam Zeta. This guy came out in 2015 and can still cost you roughly around $15. Now it is very evident from the appearance that this guy is the successor of the original granddaddy, the RX-178. This guy was featured in Mobile Suit Gundam Zeta, so he was developed by the Titans. This is a very simple build. He comes with three types of weapons. He has the Beam Sabers, his Beam Bazooka, and he also has a Beam Rifle. And if you also count the headset around his heads, those are Vulcan pods. He does come with decals, and he also comes with stickers. In total build time, I'd say this guy would probably take you roughly around 1 hour to build, depending on how long you want to spend on the nubs. So, before we check out into the model you see in front of you, we're going to check out all his extra items first. And coming up is his bazooka. This is his hybrid bazooka. I accidentally called it a beam bazooka, and that's not the case. This is a very simple weapon. Here you have the cartridge, and here you have the muzzle, and here is the handle, which can go back and forth like this. And of course you have a rail right here where he could hold it in the show, but not so much with this specific model. He could really just grab it right here at the handle. A very simple weapon, only comes in like 2 pieces and like 1 sticker for the front end. And that's it. And of course he has his beam rifle. We're going to take that out of his hand. And similar, just like the bazooka, this rifle could go in either hand, the left hand or the right hand. It's a very simple weapon system. Here is the side, right here, his side handle. Of course we have the trigger right there, a rail at the top, 1 sticker, and a separate piece for the barrel. Now as you see, I'm trying to pull out the magazine, but unfortunately the magazines do not come out. Unlike some other high grades where the magazines can come out, I sort of wish this one could. That'd be pretty cool. That's like a very simple thing that I really appreciate in most high grades. But this is the beam rifle. Of course, he comes with a pair of Beam Sabers, and I've only taken out 1 pair in order to pose him with his handles, which are currently mounted in his backpack. And here are the handles for his Beam Sabers. They are mounted at the back of his backpack right here on like these 2 fins, which are mobile, which is pretty cool. So you're able to put it in different angles to help you pull it out. Now, I'm not too good at pulling this one out. I actually had to like revisit the instructions on how to do it, but that's just a good testament on how sturdy this is and how well placed they are.
5 hours later.
And here is the handle. And you can tell it gets clipped right here, so it doesn't slide up and out. You actually have to pull it out, as there is the hole for you to put it in. There. And of course, the Beam Sabers can be held by either hands. And speaking of hands, you only have 1 pair of left hand and a pair of right hand. They're open fists, very simple, typical high grade hands, and they could hold any weapon system left or right interchangeably. And now for his Vulcan pod, which is pretty much like a headset. This thing is very sturdy. It goes on very easy. As you could tell, here on the sides there are little notches, so you'll be able to get it stuck on its head and it won't fall off. You also have a sticker right there and a cool antenna right here. And now to the model itself. I really love the RX-178 and the fact that it's in dark blue. It's one of my favorite colors for most Gunpla. I think it's a very good color. Dark, stern, I like it. Let's first check out the backpack, which is mounted in his back. Here he has 4 thrusters, and they are not, they're not mobile. Instead, they're actually a single piece for 1 pair and a single piece for the other pair, and they're double stacked. The backpack is also very sturdy, and by that I mean it's not very easily to take it out of his back. I mean, I tried very recently and it's stuck in there. Definitely don't want to force it. And of course we have his 2 fins at the top, which are mobile like this, which is pretty cool. And at the sides you have like these very basic piping systems, almost like a Zaku, like that. Look at his head. just like the RX178. He has his cool little V fin here, his stickers for eyes, a sticker at the top of his helmet. He doesn't have big collars, so he is able to turn left and right with his head like that, and even look up. If we look at his chest, he comes with that typical 2 vents, one on either side. He has green stickers at the top, right there. And of course he has a red piece right here, which is not movable. This model also boasts like a double joint kind of thing with his shoulders attached to his main body. Let's see if we could prove it like that. So his arms are able to go even farther out like this because it's made to do so. And we look at his shoulder, his left shoulder, he has the number 2 for decals. So yes, this guy comes with stickers and decals. On the side of his arms, you have that flap, which is movable. Same thing with the other side. And now for his arms. Both his arms are capable of holding the shield right here. You could, however, you could have this basic piece, which is just pretty much a straight adapter. And this guy also comes with an L-shaped adapter, which I lost. I dropped in the carpet and now it's gone forever. Right here, and it's interchangeable like that. The shield itself is very cool. What I like specifically is this little looking point right here, which is funny because as you can see, it's like a little square for his view, and on the back are these what I originally thought were magazine clips a long time ago when I first built them, but they're not. It would have been pretty cool if you were able to, again, dismount the magazine clip here and attach them to the back. Unfortunately, that's not the case. But these 2 pieces get in its way of his eyes right here, so I thought it was just pretty funny to obstruct his own view. And of course, the shield goes attached like that for a bottom and top. The only thing really missing is the yellow cross. There. Here we have his side skirts and his skirts, nothing too spectacular like that. Could move up and down, side skirts move up like that. And at the back of his side skirts, we have the ability to mount his bazooka like that through the ring, and you would just essentially place the centerpiece like that. Looking at his legs, nothing too special. He is somewhat double jointed, so he is able to not only have his knees kick back, but he's also able to have his legs and knees go all the way up like that, which is a pretty cool feature, especially if you wanted to put him in some sort of kneeling position with his rifle. It is possible. I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's actually absolutely achievable. The sides of his legs has thrusters in yellow to include the opposite end, and that's for both legs. We look at his feet. It's very mobile as well, so it's sort of like almost like double jointedness right there in order to put him in like a kneeling position. Now, the bottom of his feet is essentially just one giant piece, so he doesn't have any flexions like like ankles, or excuse me, heel to toe. It's only one piece. So overall, this is a very pleasant build. I think with a little bit of care and effort, because this guy was actually finished a couple years ago, so you could probably tell all the nubs and newbies mistakes. But this one is, I think with a little more care, this guy could absolutely stand out. And now my next target goal is to get the RX178 MK-II, the Rio grade, and if possible later on get the master grade, because I really love this color scheme. I think maybe with a top coat, this guy could be a phenomenal display model. Anyways, that's all I have for this video, y'all. If you have any questions or comments, please post it down in the section below. I always appreciate you all for watching. And as always, take care of yourself, wash your hands, don't touch your face, and peace out.